Under the orders of Inquisitor Toth, the citizens of Tartarus have begun a mass exodus of the planet. Such an action can lead to disaster in the best of situations. But the reports reaching my ears are ones of planet-wide hysteria as the population makes its pilgrimage to the two main spaceports. Convoys of transports and civilians on foot are being plagued by attacks from Orc forces. Stretched thin, the Imperial Guard is barely keeping order in the major population centers, sacrificing their lives long enough to hold back the green tide of the Orcs. They are truly warriors of the Emperor. I wish for nothing more than to be able to join them in this noble cause. But I cannot deny my duty any more than they can deny theirs. We have found proof that the forces of chaos are operating on the planet of Tartarus. Isidore has found evidence on the blasphemous altar that indicates they may be headed towards Mount Korath, an old mountain located dangerously close to an area of heavy Orc activity. I have requested a regiment of Imperial Guard from Colonel Brom to help cover our approach. I regret asking when the Colonel's forces are already stretched to the breaking point, but there are greater things at stake now.
Alright, let's start. It's not Winter Assault, it's actually the first one. I am really looking forward to Winter Assault because I genuinely enjoyed that campaign a lot more than the original one. But yeah, we're going to play through all the Dawn of War games on order, except for 3, because I'll deny the existence of 3. I might play through it. It might have improved a little bit. And the campaign wasn't horrible. This wasn't good.
Exalted Farseer, the humans are moving, traversing the slope as you predicted. They are walking into our trap.
Yes, but you can never ambush a space marine. Remember that. They expect treachery at every turn. You can only validate their suspicions.
Your orders?
We have locked the humans into this path as they have locked us into ours. They know they enter a gauntlet, and they will likely drag us into it as well. Now we play our parts, and pray that we are the better actors.
Are you certain?
Yes, the path to Mount Korath. This is where the altar said we must go. Why? Do you question my findings?
I do not question your abilities, Brother Librarian, but I do question their tactical sense. That mountain pass is the perfect location for an ambush.
Listen to the distrust in his voice. He probably calls you mutant behind your back, but he fears your divinity, your power. You must put the child at ease.
I do not deny that this is likely a trap, which is all the more proof that our enemy lies in this direction.
Very true, old friend. Stay alert and follow my lead. I want no mistakes.
Agreed.
Scout.
And yes, I agree with you.
Yes, my lord. We have discovered the location of the first Eldar forces.
We must find a way to overcome this Eldar strike force before we can scout out a good location to stage our field operations.
So I played, actually, to come back to your remark, I played Dawn of War 1 rather actively until Dawn of War 2 released, and I switched over to Dawn of War 2, which was a little bit more up to my snuff, so to speak, I guess.
Scouts awaiting orders.
Just, I don't know, felt better for me. Definitely glad I'm back on this game. I really enjoyed Winter Assault. I don't know, man. That's just an awesome game. And 3, I've done an unboxing of like 3's collector's edition because I did buy that. It was just such a disappointing game. It showed some potential, but it just failed in delivering the... I don't know.
He shall be my brother. Confirmed.
Every time I look at that game, I wish it was better. Right? I think they went in with a lot of what they did was with the right intention.
We must
I think they just fucked up
portals we find to limit the Eldar's mobility.
Infiltration. I sense
with
danger. We'll root it out.
with the focus. I think they had the right idea from like, okay, let's go back to the base building from the first one and
Prepare to drop HQ.
the grand scale of the first one. Well, we kept the hero units of the second one, and with that, I think they just kind of forgot that to make a good game out of it. I think that's what happened. I think they had the right idea. I think they just executed it wholeheartedly wrong. I think that's would be the best praise I can give it. It's just they focused, like, Dawn of War 2 was built around his hero units, right? Which worked really well for its campaign, but they managed to scale that quite well down in the regular skirmish games. However, as for some, and even in like Dawn of War 1, hero units are very important, but they are scaled down in the skirmish game. And somehow in 3 they had the idea of like, why don't we build a MOBA? That's just like the point where you go like, why would you do such a thing? Like, we want the skill of Dawn of War 1 with the combat of Dawn of War 2. Go for it. And then they just kind of did neither. And I'm like, that's good thing we got base building back, but I didn't really miss base building because there wasn't really, there is very little depth in the base building of Dawn of War, to be honest.
Scouts advance. I sense danger. We'll root it out.
It's not like it's gonna change the a whole lot. Need to pay attention a little bit because we're actually engaging quite a lot of crap here now. Oi. Stop doing a little bit of work there, fucker. You're still good, you're still good, you're still good, alright. I need to get these guys separate for a while because they do quite a lot of good damage to the vehicles. Alright, let's hit that webway portal. I want you to hit that thing. Of course. Oh fuck! They killed my worker guy.
What's your order?
Of course you have Eldar in your ass, because you always have Eldar in your ass, because that's the only place where Eldars like to be. It's up your hiney.
Awaiting orders.
Damn Ponzies.
Yes, my lord.
Yeah, fair enough. If you had to really enjoy MOBA, so the similarities probably put me off. I think the skirmish gameplay was just, that was what pissed people off. Like that was the drop the tip the bucket or something. I can't fucking remember what that saying is supposed to say. But
My lord, I have arrived at your request.
We need you to cover the Eastern Pass. The combat that is occurring here.
I think it had good ideas. It just executed very poorly, and I don't know. So what I would like to ask is, the question is, why did the game ended up with that design? Like, was this, who made that choice, right? That's something I always find very interesting. It's like, okay, who made the executive decision to go for a game that was it? It probably was just investors and money. Like, hey, we're seeing League of Legends do really well. Let's build our own League of Legends, and not realizing like, hey, your target audience already has either does or does not like MOBAs, and either then it's already playing. And it's probably either already playing one of them, right? Like, don't forget, I think this is like a misconception that a lot of developers make. It's like, oh, League of Legends is popular or something along those lines, or was popular, so we need to make our own League of Legends because then people will buy our product, and that's not really how it works. Because a lot of people will be like, okay, cool. Why would I play your game while I have hours and upon hours, like 10 to 100,000 hours already invested in this game? What do you bring to the table that's different? And a lot of people just bring a watered down version of it. So it's nothing new, nothing interesting, and it doesn't really entice people enough to stick with the product, right? I think that is the well, in my opinion, like a cardinal sin of game development. It's like, you build something unique and build something that people that you want to build and that maybe people want to play as well. Because you need to entice them and give them a reason to switch over to your product. Because if you don't give that, like, why the fuck would they?
Direct us to the enemy.
Right? The same thing which you saw with World of Warcraft. Like, World of Warcraft, immensely successful game, so everybody and his mother started building a World of Warcraft clone.
How can I serve? The Emperor protects.
Fucking atrocious the amount of cloneness with that game had. It's God, okay, let's retreat a little bit because this thing actually has a gun on it. Fucking hell. Okay, I need to build some defenses in the back here. Let's there we go. And okay, so just go back to the argument. It's like, okay, but it's fine that you know that you like World of Warcraft, that you want to steal away from some of that population that plays that game. But why would we? Why would I go away from a game I've invested hundreds upon thousands of hours into? Like, what? Why? Because I cannot find any really good reason to do that.
Here to serve.
That's why almost all of them failed, unless they had a pretty unique selling point that would work, which was rare.
Yes, Lord.
I fuck like WoW because they want to play WoW. Why change something different but similar, a slightly worse version? Exactly, like... And even if it was better, there was always this problem. Like, WoW already has 5, 6, 7 years of content. A new MMO just doesn't. So why would I invest any time in a product that has less content? That's even beside the fact that you're looking at already a pretty large investment that has already been given. There's a reason the big MMOs have wanted to be different from WoW, Evil Line, Star Trek Online, and SWTOR. Well, SWTOR initially started off pretty much as a WoW clone, and it died pretty harshly when the so I played SWTOR quite a lot when it released, and I managed to get max level in about a week. Because I, at the time, had no life, so that was pretty doable. And we ended up raiding after the second week, I believe it got released, because then some of my guildmates came online. And I'd already had, like, a group inherited from World of Warcraft. And I think after this second month, we completed all the raids at the highest level. And that's kind of the point where a lot of us were like, yeah, let's just go back, because that's not that interesting, right? Because we were out of content in like a month and a half. This was too easy. Too easy, not enough content. And I think that's the fallow, like and later on they changed, they adjusted a couple of things, and now the game is a lot more fun and interesting to play. They focused on their strong points, and well, it shows. It's a lot better game. I will still not touch it with a 10-foot pole, but holy shit, some elder. Oh, that's orcs. That was fun. I need to get these guys upgraded as well. Let's get back to the game and let's stop talking about the embarrassment that it could be considered Dawn of War 3.
Taking heavy fire.
I think this will keep this flank safe for a while. Yeah, it does. Alright.
We are the Emperors.
Alright, I'm actually gonna pull these guys back. I'll let the Imperial Guard do a little bit of work for once.
For the glory of the Emperor.
Waiting for that upgrade to finish. That upgrade is finished. I think one of these. Yep. Big gun upgrade. Let's get another Space Marine squadron in. I want to get at least a squad with some missile launchers in. Get a couple of upgrades. That's probably not a bad idea to get these guys a little bit more upgraded. I don't think I can get a Fortress Monastery. Oh, I can. So I can get the heavy twin-linked last cannon. That is pretty neat. So that definitely means I'm gonna get some more of these lads.
Yes, my lord.
Alright, I need to... Bit of expensive run. We're still small. Alright, let's get these guys upgraded. We need to get sergeants on all of these. I really should start focusing a little bit more on getting these requisition points captured.
Ever vigilant.
We're probably gonna get rid of the Marine squads at some point. I don't think they are that useful.
Ever vigilant.
These other Rangers. Oh, damn it. These idiots can actually take a shot at me.
Protects. Agreed. What would you have me do? For the Emperor. For the glory of the Emperor. He who stands with me shall be my brother. I serve mankind. For the glory of the Emperor. The Emperor protects.
Fancy little Eldar.
For the glory of the Emperor. He who
Strike
stands
over
with
there.
me shall be my brother.
Let's get grenades.
Yes, most
In
beneficent.
the meantime, we repair that. I'll send this guy to assist with these lots.
Enemies of the Emperor still draw breath.
The aspect portal, I guess. I think we're gonna give this one the assault cannon, because right now I'm mostly meeting infantry. We do have a squad with
Yes,
let's get that guy.
Orders received.
Even if these guys, you know, I don't have the optimal weapons, these Eldar cannot stand up against the might of Space Marines. Keep this guy in a range preference now.
What would you have me do?
This guy actually survived. Good.
to serve.
Good.
Yes,
While we're at it, might as well build a couple more of these. I need to forget, I do need to build the machine gold and the sacred artifact. But first, let's capture this point, reinforce it. Let's actually ignore this one for now, get the resources back, and then we'll start adding that one in. But you were talking about the sorry, marching season is coming up soon. What does that mean? Sorry, I'm just hooking back into something you said like half an hour ago.
Ever vigilant. The area is secure.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must
Let's
be
hit
nearby.
this target. Ooh, let's try to stay out of the water. Nice open map, actually.
I await your instructions.
The Emperor protects.
Taking damage.
My aim shall not falter.
Let's not get this guy on the front line, actually.
The Emperor protects. I stand with you. On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. Use force of action.
Alright, let's attach this guy to squad real fast.
The enemy must be nearby. Confirmed. For the glory of the Emperor, while the enemies of
He's a bit on the squishy side, so I'd rather, you know, use him a little bit more defensively. Alright, we can capture this. Oh, fuck. That's bad.
walk softly.
Speaking of which, we can actually get that upgrade. Oh, we can get heavy fortified add-ons. Nice. Holy crap, those are expensive. Let's actually cancel that one, and first things first, let's build that temple. Land speeders. Ooh, predator tanks. I think we got the full Monty now. March season, well, around the end of June, the start of July, Northern Ireland, the Union is sort of focused on once the Northern Ireland is part of the UK. Go in March. Oh, that sounds like fun.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Sounds like glorious, glorious fun.
While the enemies of the Emperor still
all my
draw
guys
breath,
died.
there can be no peace.
My scout's still alive. So that's 7 of 9. 7 of 20.
Armor reporting. Armor reporting. Lehman Russ here.
Reporting, sir.
Armor reporting.
Faith is in
Oh, I think my scouts died.
Carry a big gun.
Taking heavy fire.
My aim.
Let's try to get back there.
Into third.
Oh, get apothecaries. Let's get a couple of those.
Apothecary ready. The fallen
You
shall
can attach these if I remember correctly to squads. Get a couple of those. Guess that's the limit. You, yep. Alright, cool. Let me get that listening post up and running. I think if we upgrade them to the larger listening posts, I think we'll be okay. Put a new Space Marine squad. Set them on. Let's not stay there. I don't know why.
None can stand before
On
us.
alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Not like that.
What are your needs?
Get a couple of Predator tanks. I think I do want another regular Dreadnought. I need to get a running upgrade for that. Word of Emperor, Force Commander.
We stand ready.
Okay, are we ready?
Forever remembered as the Emperor's
Just immediately attach him to those guys.
Apothecary ready. Taking haste. No servant to the Emperor shall fall.
You attach to them. You attach to... I need a new squad action to do that, apparently.
What is your order? Engage enemy.
And they killed my worker guy again. Fucking great.
How can I serve?
And why don't you just kind of... You know what? It's probably easier if we just do it like this.
What are your needs?
Okay, get over there.
The fallen
Let's
shall
get out of the water, gents.
be the Emperor's finest.
Let's get out of the water. Let's get... There we go. Out of the water. Now you can do the fighting. Alright, cool.
Marine squad, we stand ready.
Marine squad deployed.
How can I serve? Who requires?
Attach him there. You go here.
Heresy grows.
You lots go there. Level 2 requisition thing going. We can get the power flow upgrade. Alright, a couple of these upgrades done. Yeah, definitely gonna need the higher level upgrade on this. I also do need this guy, another one of these.
The battlefield awaits. Heresy grows from night. How can I serve?
You can attach to this squad.
Battlefield
Is your
awaits.
will.
The battlefield awaits.
Yeah, so we'll run a little bit of defensive here. Let's capture that actually. They keep sending stuff. I probably want to scout out some of the lower alleyways here, because I don't know where it's coming from.
Under fire.
Problem is that they use the traditional marching areas where there's some usually good situation of violence. If you riots, a couple of folks end up dead, and Jesus. That sounds like a fun period of time.
I still serve. Die! Die! Die!
Let's do that.
Taking damage.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Area secure. What are your needs? Apothecary here. What are your
Position is
needs?
slow. I am so glad that I live in a country that's mostly unionist
Die! Die!
and
Yes, Lord.
not really that bitchy about sec. You know, you've got the Frisians, but they're not violent about it.
How can I serve? Under fire. I follow your commands.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will do it.
Never really got the appeal of
The fallen
secession, I guess. I think I found some of where it is coming from. Yeah, they have the kind of webway portal here. That's.
The enemy must be nearby.
No. You can stay here. You can stay here. I mean, this guy is needing to clean out the back here.
The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest.
This one is plus 24, plus 15. Holy crap, this is really a worthwhile upgrade.
The battlefield
Can fire when they're moving, except for the deployed guns. Yeah, I guess that's sort of what I am saying, yeah.
They are finished.
Here to serve.
Fucking hell,
I
man.
shall obey. I will do as you ask.
We live in a time where the divide between between
The Emperor's chosen.
holy shit, stop. No reason to attack that lovely little gent. Guess we got some stuff down here as well. It's I think this thing will perform fine right now. Let's send these two right down here, because I think we might have another base set up from that angle. I need another apothecary. How many can I still get? One more, alright. Well, let's get one more. Let's run a couple of upgrades. And, hey, Kebab, good to see you.
The battlefield awaits.
Sorry, I'm a bit all over the place right now. I'm trying to
What are you need?
manage this mission. Ah, there we go. Another webway portal. Goddamn. Eldar.
The Emperor shall fall if I can help it.
I really need to scour every little corner of the map. Just set up crap everywhere. There you go. Okay, that's that one set up.
Beware
Upgrade that. What's wrong with the Frisians? Ah, they're just weird people. Like, they don't consider themselves truly Dutch. I guess. Sort of makes sense. They're just not that militant about it. There were always people that consider themselves, well, like, well, we want to be separate nation states, that kind of crap, and then they realize that they're really dependent on a large amount of funding because they come out of a crap-ass area, which cannot stand on their own 2 feet. Like, fucking hell. Just you know, stop bitching about it. Where is my... I just built an apothecary somewhere. Oh, there he is. Set him over there. I think it's... Let's see, find a squad where we need to attach him to.
Who requires my aid?
Command me.
Government hasn't completely dissolved in a couple of years, not since it fell apart when I was 12, and they didn't meet again, so it was like 18. Jesus, yes, we had 8 years without a government, and yes, we still had elections where we voted for politicians to do anything they ask. I think we're a bit overdue for government collapse. 6 years, I can't count. That sounds like a fun time. It sounds like Belgium. I think they had an entire period of where they were trying to get a government, but they couldn't. Because of the fact they had a dysfunctional government. Also, the Belgian political system is pretty fucked.
What would you have me do?
Also, I think I found another webway portal. Great.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Awaiting orders.
These are the guys that done it. Okay, there we go.
Death or healing. I
He
dare
who
not
stands
resist.
with me shall be my brother.
Alright, I think we're now got everything. There we go. Alright, cool.
Direct me to the injured.
I think I'm just gonna go up here.
Me into battle.
Direct me to the
I
injured.
can't go there. Interesting.
Direct me to the injured.
Do check over here though, because I'm quite sure we got. There we go, another webway portal everywhere.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Let's get a barracks right there.
The enemies of the Emperor still draw breath at peace.
MLR.
Direct me to the injured.
I was just mad. And now looks the political system goes like, are you feeling alright there? Like, the thing is with Belgium is that because of the Wallonian and Flanders situation, there is a bit of a problem there. So make a very long, complex story short. There are the largest political party in the Flanders deal of Belgium is not represented at all. Like you cannot vote for them in the Wallonian part, and the same goes for the biggest Wallonian party. So you have two very large parties that are equally represented in their own, parts of the country that need to form a government, and both are, completely biased towards their own people. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'm not going to upgrade the other one because I remember that these Predator tanks, you actually do want to keep one with an infantry setup. Right, so also send 2 more infantry squads down there.
My aim shall not.
We just you have the last cannon. Hit that fucking tank, buddy. Also, probably want to get your own range preference considering you have a last cannon. It is the reason why the Belgian government usually takes a couple of years trying to form a government, and then by the time that they have a government, it's election time. Probably gonna clear out this side first, and then clean out the orc camps that might be here.
This day shall be a glorious one.
Probably want to get this guy attached soon, because right now it's a little bit annoying. One tank. Where's the other one? There you go. These guns, by the way, these upgrades are replacement guns because they already have 2 sight guns, which are in this case are machine guns. So getting a Predator, like now these two both have a different. Like this one has a focus on being anti-vehicle.
Yes, my lord.
And let's get a couple of more rocket launchers.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, we're getting our dudes fucked.
Charge. Awaiting
Regular infantry. You might want to
attack formation. Awaiting orders.
get in these craters. It's really got the worst route that they are trying to take.
What is your order?
The Emperor protects.
Why don't we just pull this army up here and we'll keep it there. We'll just create another army.
The enemy shall move.
This guy got himself fucking wrecked.
And duty. For the
That's not a good sign.
faith and duty.
What are your needs?
Walk softly and carry a.
Alright, we do have these guys. Maybe we should get a move on them. See what we can find around here.
Filthy aliens, what Imperial Guard are made of.
Vigilant. Direct us to the enemy. Taking damage.
Get these guys as 2. We get these guys as 1. Okay, that's not good. Okay, these guys are taking
This day shall be a
a little bit more damage than I would like. My dreadnought's gonna get in. It's gonna get in there.
on alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
At your command. At your fear denies.
Right, there we go.
Orders received.
Predator at your command.
Okay, let's just clean this area out here and set up right there. Okay, we'll just run into some Eldar. Okay, this selects one of those nice little spots. Okay, we got number 3. Demon Russes are amazing little machines. In the end, it's always just Space Marines that do all the work, so we can just keep moving up a little bit. Because we need to get the upway gate there destroyed. So move in, attack move, and now that we'll just start setting up and blasting the shit out of everything. Alright, so I got that Predator tank now cleaning up there. Now these guys can go over here.
The battlefield awaits.
These guys will be fine, these guys will be fine. Alright, kill that upway portal.
The enemy is attacking.
I don't think there will be anything over there. Doubt anything can be over there. And we can send the second army right there. We did lose a squad man.
What are your needs?
Okay, doing
Here
that.
to serve.
Ah, we can't capture that.
I shall
Okay.
obey.
The fallen shall
Capture
be
that.
forever remembered as the Emperor's
Send the
finest.
Marines over here. I'll probably just send a tank to see if we can clean this out. Alright, so this is like what I meant. We've got a last gun trying to destroy infantry. That's not gonna work. Which mission this is? I don't know how much more that you did. How many of... Oh, I've just finished the mission that that you left with yesterday, and this is the one right after it. So you missed very, very little.
The fallen shall be
Yes,
forever
Lord.
remembered as the Emperor's finest.
Missed very, very little. Nothing to worry about.
Protocol.
I think we're fully upgraded. Oh, alright, cool. Oh, my force commander apparently got himself killed. We'll send him over there, I guess. Either that, or I sent him back home without realizing that I did it with those force gauntlets.
The battlefield awaits.
Venerate the immortal Emperor.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Okay, so
How can I serve?
Predator at your command.
We will
we'll
crush
send
the
2 over
enemy.
there to reinforce. And we get the guardsmen to push this angle.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic. Together to victory!
Yeah, this game does have some pathfinding issues. Alright, that's that max, that's that max. Things are looking pretty good.
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
Predator at your command.
Great.
Predator tank here.
Marine squad deployed.
Predator tank here. Simon Russ here. Predator at your command.
We are the Imperial Guard. It is time we started acting like it.
Nope. Alright. That's that. That's that. We won't need to wait for these fucking Marines to get into position.
Marine squad deployed.
Where is Gabriel?
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Attached to that one, I guess.
Yes, most beneficent one.
We'll build a barracks here so we can get some easier reinforcements if needed.
Faith is our shield.
Alright, let's get these guys set up. I don't think I've ever... No, we're not getting any more apothecaries.
Predator tank here.
Alright, well, let's start cleaning up. Let's see. I think that's where we need to go, so... And that is one way to do it, so we'll go here. We're actually gonna grab the tanks.
Predator at your command.
And
We will destroy the enemy.
send them over here. Maybe we can get some high ground firepower from that angle.
Predator at your command. Predator at your
How
command.
can I serve?
Simon Russ here.
Alright, oh, found one of the elder bases. Get to it, you guardsmen. Show your strength to the Emperor, I guess.
We're here.
How can I serve?
You.
My lord. Yes, sir.
Oh, you can't capture that because you're... Fuck. Okay, well, whatever.
The enemy is attacking.
My faith is my shield.
Alright, so... If you put him right here, you should be able to start doing some nice... There you go.
Our faith holds.
Predator tank here. Approaching target. Heavy support available.
Squad morale restored. Orders received.
We need to move in because they're getting stuck on each other.
Orders received.
Not really ideal, but...
Walk softly.
That's worse, I guess. Which means squad completely decimated over there. Well, we've got another 2 moving in here.
Ever vigilant.
while the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath. This day shall
Need some a little bit of guidance once in a while, and they seem to be doing fine.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath.
Get that webway gate, please. These tanks are definitely not earning their keep right now. Thought of being smart there, but maybe if I had whirlwinds that would have worked. Where's my squad that has the rocket launchers this guy? Focus on that thing. A little bit of manual control once in a while. Squat near death. Come on, near death. Well, I think one of them died actually. Was about to die. These Wraith Lords are doing good damage.
Enemies of the Emperor still draw breath.
Yeah, I need to focus with firepower a little bit more.
I command in the name of the Emperor.
Such things innocence. Only degrees of there is no such thing as innocence.
Fire rate propaganda. If not.
My knowledge is yours.
I am not really hoping that my little Twitch channel becomes a safe haven for IRA propaganda. That would really be my preference. Alright, let's
The first step.
probably need to find the
Knowledge is power.
Praise
go
the
there.
Emperor.
Go there. I think that's what we need to do, so
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
no, they cleaned that up nicely. I don't think we can even get towards this one. No. It's probably meant as like they can always send stuff through the webway gate. Maybe I need to capture the points.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Objectives: reach the dig site, destroy the elder bases. Probably just need to get that building
stand
completely
ready.
fucked.
At once. At once. Do I detect uncertainty in your...
Oh god, pathfinding is atrocious. Alright, propaganda on the Dutch guy's channel. Oh, yeah. There we go.
We are still unearthing more Eldar explosives and demolition charges, but we dare not move them. We replace their triggering mechanisms, however. That is all I care to do with such xenotech.
Was this a trap?
No. By the placement of the charges, it is likely they plan to collapse this area, burying the marker and anyone near it.
They failed. Isidore, study the marker and see where it leads us next.
Captain, Inquisitor Toth has arrived.
Of course he has.
Yes, Captain, it is an impressive sight. But I never claimed Chaos had never set foot on this planet before. I said that if something were here, the impending warp storm would eliminate that threat. Best we not remain to share its fate.
And as I explained, Inquisitor, the Blood Ravens will remain until the last possible moment. Until that happens, in 2 or 3 days hence, I plan on pursuing this riddle.
Captain, I do not presume to question your decisions concerning the Blood Ravens. But when it comes to employing the Colonel's Imperial Guard in your quest...
My quest? Yet again, you accuse me of pursuing my personal interests. It is my duty, and yours, to expunge any scent of heresy or chaos.
You overstep yourself.
As do you, Inquisitor. It is not the Colonel's Imperial Guard. Their lives belong to the Emperor. It is by his mandate and will that I use the Imperial Guard against the forces of disorder and elevate them in the glory of holy battle.
I see now that coming here was a mistake. If you are set on a path that will lead you to destruction, I can do nothing to stop you. But I won't allow you to drag us down with you. By inquisitorial edict, I am taking control of the planet Tartarus. All requests for planetary resources, including its military, will go through me, Captain. From this point on, you and your men are on your own.